So one of my subscribers had asked me what my daily routine is. I really don't have a daily routine. I do something different every day. Instead of showering, I oftentimes will use wipes. I have special soap, that Dr. Bronner soap. I really like that a lot. Now, as far as my hair, what I like to do is I like to find community pools and I'll go there, because my traveling style, if you've heard me in a previous video, is town hopping. I just go from town to town and find interesting things to do during the day. Yes, I also love to go out in the country, in the forests, in the mountains, and beaches are great. You can usually find an outdoor shower. I know it sounds cold, but you know what? You get used to it. It's not that bad. A lot of times I will wash my hair, most of it in the bathroom, and then just shower off in the outdoor shower. And it's really refreshing, especially when you're at the beach. In fact, I'm heading to a community pool right now. I found out that they're open during the day and they're also open in the evening. I'm going to be staying in that town this evening, so I'm going to go for their 6 to 8 swim session. And I'll swim for a while and then I'll take a shower. As far as my eating goes, I'm changing that a little bit this week. I'm going to be buying more fresh foods. I can store fresh fruits and vegetables, salads, and things to make salads with in my refrigerator, even though right now I'm choosing to have it off and only to store things that I think will get too hot if left in the car. I like the pouch tuna. I like the pouch salmon. I like the salmon actually better than I like the tuna. I don't really eat canned foods. I have some, but I don't know. I like things like refried beans. I like to make burritos. I'll put some fresh tomato and lettuce in them. Some salsa. I'm going to be buying little things now, little jars of salsa, to where it'll keep for a couple of days. I have a big jar of peanut butter that can be left out. And I'm buying little jars of jelly. I do have a Hot Logic Mini. You know, this past week I haven't used it. I started using it in the very beginning and then I kind of forgot about it as I was testing out other appliances. I also have a 2-burner propane stove. I can certainly take that out at a park. That's not a problem. One thing that I will advise you on, that I made a mistake in one of my videos when I was cutting watermelon. Somebody commented, "Uh-oh, crazy lady in the park with a big knife." Oh boy, did that give me a wake-up call. I do not want to be waving a knife around in a park. So I'm not going to be doing that anymore. Any cutting that I have to do with that big knife is going to be in my van. Or I suppose at a campsite. Although good luck finding one right now. Every couple of days I'll stop at usually a Starbucks, sometimes a McDonald's, just for their Wi-Fi, so I can upload some videos that I've created. I can put together the videos without Wi-Fi, but for uploading sometimes it takes a long time to upload. So I usually like to get some Wi-Fi instead of just relying on my phone. So when I upload a video, that's where I am. I'm either at a Starbucks or a McDonald's. You know, it would be so good, and I'll have to look this up, but it would be so good if there was an app that you can search for a place that has Wi-Fi in whatever town you're in. Because I'm sure there's other places besides Starbucks and McDonald's that have Wi-Fi where you can sit in your car and get a decent signal. So if any app developers are watching, that would be a good one. I'd love that. I don't really do a lot of planning. I should. I'm probably missing out on a lot of things. Most of the time, I'll pick a destination, 2 to 4 hours away, and that'll be my next major stop. And along the way, I will hit the search button and type in attractions. And I'm just using Google Maps for this. And whatever pops up, I'll take a quick glance, and whatever looks interesting, I might stop by at. A lot of times I'll see a road sign and I'll just pull over. Those seem to be the best ones. I don't know if any of you have done this, but there's a place, and I think it's in Montana, called Wall's Drugs. And for miles, you'd see these little signs on the side of the road. Free water, just different things, all directing you towards Wall's Drugs. So many signs that your curiosity just really gets to you and you have to stop. And it's the neatest little place. And I love meeting local people. And I just find opportunities to go up to them and talk to them. And a lot of times I might be standing by my car and they'll say, "Oh, you're from California," and I'll say, "Yeah, I'm traveling through. Is there anything special that I should see in your town?" And a lot of times they'll have some suggestions for me. So you can't be afraid to just put yourself out there. I've met some really interesting people. And I've not come across any unkind ones. I usually only approach people that seem approachable, seem friendly. They might be doing something I'm doing, and I might make a comment, and we'll just start a conversation. Sometimes I'll strike up a conversation with the cashiers at a grocery store. If there isn't a line, like there wasn't at the zoo, I had a little conversation with the ticket lady that sold me the ticket. Any information that I can get from local people for local things that they find interesting, I'm usually going to find interesting too and want to check out. And that's mostly how I spend my day. My husband and I have done traveling across country before. We've done all the major attractions. I'm not interested in going to see those attractions again. I'm interested in meeting local people. I have spent time at more parks than I ever have before. In fact, I just passed one. It was so cute, and it was for little kids, so I didn't stay. But they had so much equipment there, and they had so many kids that were just enjoying themselves. So this is just a little bonus video. I wasn't even planning on doing this, but I figured one of my subscribers wanted to know what my daily routine was. So this is for you. See you on the road.